The second round rolls on. Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Houston Rockets. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To James. The monster stuff.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Harden in possession, just underway. Happier with us for Game 2. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. To Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't fall. LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's James Harden once again. To Westbrook. Anthony Davis with a piece. And they pounce. LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. Stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Harden into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Capella. Westbrook to Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Cook to bring it into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Davis. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Out of bounds.
We got this. Let's go.
Rivers in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Missed a wide open look.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Count the basket inside.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Rivers into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Cousins. Lays it up and in.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Houston takes over. Screen coming. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, Iman Shumpert in a matchup with Boogie. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Harden. Fires the three. Off the mark. Danny Green to Davis. Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here we go.
To Danny Green. Nice pass to get things going.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Davis to Danny Green. Anthony Davis. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Down low for Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Harden in possession. His guys currently down by 13. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Harden. Here comes the screen. Harden to Westbrook. Has a look. Shot by Westbrook off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LeBron with it up top. It's an 11-point game. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Tucker. LeBron James able to recover.
And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Anthony Davis. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Harden. Short jumper off the mark. Rocking the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Harden to Rivers. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers to Harden. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Harden shoots. Rondo with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Harden. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. James Harden. He's 3 for 7.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lakers ball. And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Rivers up against Cook. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Rockets have the ball. Gordon in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Screen coming. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Oh, Russell Westbrook, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Danny Green. Clint Capella pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He gets it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
LBJ has it. To Davis. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Harden with it up top. Down a bundle. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Harden. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Count it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Westbrook. To Harden. Has a chance. It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Davis stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 6 now.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in 3-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find the 2-point shot relevant these days.
To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Westbrook. James with the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed,
Stuffs it down with authority.
you know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Fareed. LeBron James sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
The Lakers get the victory. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5 games.